I am Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Pikmin 2. We gotta go to the Hole of Beasts. It's scary, but we're jumping down the hole anyway. Like, with this bed of flower petals surrounding us. They will protect us from harm. They actually won't, but you know what? I like to imagine that, something is watching out for us. It's just, you know, it's fine. Alright, so generally speaking, you don't really need to have such big squads when going down into these holes, but there's nothing stopping you, really. So, you know. Okay, so around somewhere. It's worth mentioning, I believe at this point, it is now noticeable that, these dungeons are actually randomly generated in a way. I hesitate to call them dungeons, I guess, because, you know, while that is kind of what they are, it isn't also. But somewhere around in these parts, you will discover a treasure most divine. And, it's this over here. You gotta watch out though. Oh, okay. See, we got some of the purple ones. You gotta watch out for those guys because they can actually deal damage. You can still one-shot these guys by throwing Pikmin on top of them, but it's a little bit harder to pull off, actually. Generally speaking, if you just swarm them, you're likely to make it out alive because they're not very tough, actually. But they do attack pretty quickly, and they can kind of come out of nowhere and ruin your day. In these places, you want to be careful. You can go ahead and grab the treasure and whatnot all you want, but you never know what path your Pikmin are gonna take, and what might reside on it. So, you gotta be aware of your surroundings. Also, once you're pretty sure you've cleared the floor, you might want to make your way over to the hole, because again, no matter where your Pikmin are, they will join you down the hole to the next sub-level. Yo, we got ourselves a plus. Stone of Glory. Wow. Yep, and I'm hearing the noise, so that means we are good to go. Down the hole to new places, to meet new friends, to kill them also because they're mean. It's what we do in sub-level 2. You guys like my sick rhymes? I've got the rhymes. They're great. So we can get more purple Pikmin here. The Pikmin are already singing the song, which means there is no treasure on this floor, which will happen sometimes. The only real reason I'm kind of looking around these dead ends is because sometimes you can find secrets in here, but that might not be something that really happens until later in the game. Maybe? I don't actually know. So the game already said that you can hold A and switch with left and right. You can do the same with up and down to switch between leaves and flowers, actually. And obviously you don't want to waste your flowers. Why would you do that? So just go ahead and toss some of your leaf dudes in here, and convert them into purples. It's easy. Easy and breezy. Yeah, see, because now we're gonna have enough purples to actually make our way across Paper Bag Land. So, you know, that was kind of the goal of going down this hole. There is an egg over here. I'm gonna destroy it. Eggs contain prizes, most foul. Wow, immediately I'm gonna have some new stuff to talk about. Some red jelly. Yeah, it contains the ultra spicy essence. Nice. You can press down to spray your entire group. I've not done it yet, but I also haven't had it. By the way, hey guys, did you know that if you push your captains into the other spray, you get multiple sprays? It's great. Did you know that it can happen? Yeah, I love glitches. Wow. People would murder me if I didn't show that. That's how important it is. anyway, now that I've gotten that out of the way, we can never discuss it again. Down the hole. This is where we are heading. Ah, yes. Down, down, ever progressing deeper and deeper into the depths of fire, I guess? I don't know, there's fire here for some reason. You gotta watch out. Fire's dangerous. It actually is. Fire Pikmin, red Pikmin is what I meant to say. Red Pikmin are immune to fire and therefore are capable of deleting fire jets from existence. Why they weren't able to do this in Pikmin 1? Who knows? But it's definitely worth your while to get rid of these little flame jets. You can use any Pikmin you want for this, but generally speaking, it's probably safer to make sure you use the red ones. If you swarm with enough Pikmin, generally it will succumb pretty quick. It's not like it's that big of a deal. It's not really that big of a deal. Let's get more Pikmin on here. Something I actually want to do, if I can. Let's get a Pikmin set on fire. Thank you. Okay. There's a cutscene that occurs whenever your Pikmin is affected by certain elements, and I want to get rid of it now so that it doesn't show up in the middle of chaos later. You can whistle at your Pikmin if they're on fire, and it'll douse the fire. Don't even worry about it. I'm pretty sure I tried to do this in the original LP, and I couldn't get it to activate. But, like, the Pikmin has to be on fire for a few seconds for the cutscene to happen. It's weird. Anyway, that's a Strife Monolith. Don't worry about it. There is yet more treasure to be discovered in this realm. Yet more treasure here to be seen, probably unheard of, if I'm being honest. Yeah, and since there's really no danger here, I guess I'll just see you in a second. By the way, see this plant here? Make sure you touch it, it's important. Just trust me. Yo, we got ourselves a floppy disk. It's not very floppy, turns out. It's a cosmic archive. I'm not sure what that is. I mean, I'm sure I could look it up, but, you know, obviously this is a reference or something. It's a reference or something. I don't know, man. I can't decipher it. It's just too powerful of a reference. You can skip a lot of these cutscenes for the record. I mean, I've been doing it on and off already, but, you know, it's one of those things. Wah! Down the hole of beasts. This is where we are. There's someone sleeping in this realm. Who could it be? I don't know. But, he's getting a back full of purple. That's what I'm talking about. Don't get too close to these guys, by the way. They will wake up. Yo, this guy is an old school Nintendo fan. It's funny, right? Right, okay. Now that we've established that. Okay, there's some nectar over here. Unfortunately, Pikmin are real quick to get on that nectar. I kind of wanted to get more Pikmin on the nectar, but sadly I didn't do it. Sup, Mr. Game & Watch? You're a dream architect. It's just how it works, man. It's just how it works. I didn't actually mean to take that carcass. Also, what's kind of weird is when you take a carcass, there's supposed to be a cutscene, and it didn't happen. Huh. That's weird. Oh, hey, Matites! I'm real glad these guys are here. Because if you throw a purple Pikmin while they're around, that happens. So, Matites are interesting. They just kind of show up randomly. My goal here, obviously, is to get as many flowers as I am capable. Again, I don't need these. Maybe it's because the Bulborb's carcass was bigger? Or something? I don't know. Everybody's all flowered up now. Hooray! That's pretty cool. I've been wanting to get the purple guys at least, because, they're slow. Matites have a chance of coming out of these eggs, too. So, you know, be prepared. Usually what I like to do is just kind of throw a Pikmin at an egg and then grab a purple and prepare to throw. They do just show up sometimes in these little corners, so I just kind of found one, I guess. Alright, over here we got more fires, so watch out. There's another purple thing over here, and a playing card! Well, I only have flowers, so it's not like I can really do much about this. Newly spawned Pikmin will always be leaves, so there is some nectar left, so I can go ahead and just transfer these guys over there at the earliest convenience. Alright, Ace of Spades. Yeah! Luck Wafer. I love it. It's my friend. It's not really, because it's an inanimate object and incapable of perceiving the idea of friendship. But you know what? I don't care about that. It's my friend anyway. Because that's what I've decided. Alright, if I move that carcass out of the way, I want to see if I can't lodge all of the purples onto that. There we go. There's still yet one more, actually. Trying to control this D-pad is a little bit weird, actually. I like what Pikmin 3 did in that the nectar just has a certain number of uses rather than a time limit before it expires. Because the time limit is super short. So, it's weird. Like, it's abusable if you can get enough Pikmin to go on a thing of nectar in that short time frame, but it's real short. Uh-oh. This place seems scary, though. Oh, no. It's the final floor! Unlike the last one, this floor has a boss. We thought we'd be safe from bosses in this video game. You got another thing coming. The exit's right here. We can, technically speaking, just leave whenever we want, but probably don't want to do that. I don't remember, actually, what side I want to attack you from. Probably. Well, there's your face. Okay, so this is Empress Bullblacks. She is here. I'm gonna throw some dudes on her to wake her up. When she starts shaking around, I hope you have your Pikmin with you, because she's gonna roll around and cause some damage. This is probably a good a place as any to use that spicy spray. Your Pikmin becomes supercharged. I think regardless of whether they're leaves or flowers, they have the same stats regardless. It increases your Pikmin's speed and attack power. What a discovery. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. So the trick here is you wanna, when she starts kind of flailing around like that, you wanna whistle the Pikmin off so that she's gonna start rolling around. It's kind of a process, but better safe than sorry, because naturally Pikmin will get squished and you don't want that. You don't want that. Sometimes if you do too much damage, she will flail around immediately, which is kind of why you may want to just stick to using reds while you've got the spicy spray going. It will run out eventually, so, you know, it's just one of those things, man. Alright. Yeah, you gotta be careful with your aim, too, because sometimes, when she, like, veers over to the side, like, your Pikmin will miss her entirely and just kind of land on the ground, and then their AI tells them, oh, I gotta walk up to the creature and attack it. Unfortunately, that means walking towards, like, her center. Don't do that. Sometimes she fakes you out and doesn't flail around at all, so, you know, it's kind of a free round, so to speak. She's not that tough. She does regenerate health over time, if you notice. Her health went from red back to yellow again. So, it's kind of your DPS check, let's say, to make sure you have enough Pikmin to actually deal with this. It's just how it works out, as it were. Alright. Let's finish you off now, I guess. Get out of here with this. Oh no, she exploded. What's that? It's a love tester. Finally, I can figure out if it's true love or not. The device is emitting a black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. That's unfortunate. A repulsive life form. Ugh, so ugly. Can't believe it. Thank goodness we killed it. Exclusively for being ugly. Get out of here with that. It's kind of unfortunate the corpse really isn't worth much. Like, even the boss corpses aren't worth that much. So, you know. Yo, I did it! Love tester is on! Prototype detector! Yo, this contraption seems to react when it approaches treasure. Treasure is love. Confirmed. Processing. Treasure gauge is active. Fully operational is the words I actually used. It will appear on the monitor. The needle will move when you are approaching treasure. Whoa. So now we have context for that sound. And then the little radar in the bottom right turns to grayscale with a few little visual effects. So, now we have a visual way to know that we've gotten all of the treasure. Hooray! That's what I needed in life, is a way to find all the treasure. Actually, it's a pretty important upgrade. Kind of needed, almost. Hooray! We won! I got 7 Pokos from corpses, because I'm the best. Obviously. Yeah. I'm not, like, completely against pulling in the corpses. It's not really worth the effort. Alright, we're back. We made it. We're here. We're ready to do some damage. Alright, so, we've hit 20% of debt. Coming back from the hole means we have some time left in the day, actually. Some things respawn, though, as a result of our actions of leaving and coming back. So, you know, we're gonna have some more berries to deal with, but I think more importantly, I want to go over here and take care of this paper bag. In case it's not obvious, the treasure radar has, you know, a purpose here on the overworld as well. You might have seen it on that stump, but I can't actually get it just yet, so that's unfortunately how that's gonna have to work here. Get on that bag, friends! Everyone is on the bag. I forget, can I actually use purples in this guy? I think it only works if it lands on their face, because their shell is, like, hard or whatever. Sometimes your Pikmin will have trouble with various things. And yeah, there's another hole over here. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna send Louie back to hopefully retrieve the Pikmin back at base. Because I'm gonna see if I can't get through that hole today. Truth be told, I really... You know, actually, no. I'm probably not gonna bother. Because, like, there's more to do in this place, but not that much more. So I think I'd rather just kind of save this for the next day so I can spend time farming berries. That's what I'm about. Y'all love it. I know you do. I can sense it in my feet. Alright. I guess I'll see you at the end of the day. Touch the plant. Touch the plant. Yo, butterflies! You can actually kill the butterflies if you desire by throwing Pikmin at them. Doing so will spawn nectar, actually. Also, you can use the corpses for, you know, your own personal gain. They're pretty rare, I feel like. They don't show up a lot. But they do sometimes. Oh, hey, there's more over here. Nice! I kind of wish I had brought a few more Pikmin around. They do disappear after a while, so you kind of have to hit them quickly. You know, otherwise you're gonna have not as much progress in the world. Alright, well, Louie's kind of run around and done some stuff. You can actually attack, by the way, as a captain. It's not really useful most of the time, but these guys are pretty weak, so, you know, if you want to just assault the wildlife for no reason, it's your choice, I guess. Uh-oh, it's almost sundown. Gotta hurry. What up? Olimar, the sun will set soon. Call all of the Pikmin to you. This planet is a bad place at night. Gotta watch out. So basically, you want to keep all your Pikmin either with you, put them in the onion for safekeeping, or your Pikmin need to be at least on the landing site area. The area in question is sort of vague, but if you see these, like, spirals on the ground, like, the area surrounding that is considered the landing site. There's a treasure over here, but if I'm remembering right, I can't actually get it yet. Ah, here we have an iridescent glint beetle. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can just throw Pikmin in its general area. The purples, anyway. And, get yourself some stuff. You can't actually, like, get anything from it. Of note, you may want to check the map, because it'll show little dots for where all of your Pikmin are. Spoiler alert. But, you know. Get these guys back. Make sure I have all of my Pikmin friends, because if there are any free Pikmin at all, you're gonna have a problem. I should have... No, I don't have all of them, though. Oh, there's I thought there was... Where are you? Oh, there's just 2 here. Alright, we're good. Don't worry about the other 5. They're not important. We did it! Everyone is back to safety. Let's hop in the ship and the onions, respectively, and make our way to space. Yeah. It's a space race. Uh-oh. That thing is trying to poke my ship. It's not gonna succeed because it's made of metal. What an idiot. Here we go. Back to space again. Today's report. Today went pretty well. I mean, you could be far more optimal than I was, but, you know, I kind of like taking it a little bit slower, I think. Just a little bit. It's fine. Today, we've made some pretty good gains. Sadly, we've lost 2 Pikmin in battle, and it makes me sad, especially since they were purple. They're always purple. Every time. How's progress, man? You can press R to zoom the screen out, or in if you want. Yeah. Thank you for the friendly tip, Mr. President. I needed it, because the computer hasn't been spoiling me enough with all of the precious tips that it's been giving me. It's a valuable resource of incessant tutorials. Anyway, next time, we gotta go back, because there's another hole that I decided to save for tomorrow. So see you later and goodbye.